Yo, what you saying, man? It's the collective. It's another episode of Inside the Underground, yeah? I'm with my guy Lloyd here. Do you want to just introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, I'm Lloyd. I own my own streetwear brand called ZerotwoZero or Z2Z. And yeah, just here to chat.
Where'd the name come from?
So it's all about London.
Yeah.
So if you're from London, you'll know that most of your phone numbers start 020. And that's where the name came from. So it's like a connecting thing, like phones talk across the world and communication. So it's like connecting people from all over, but from the centre of London, which is where I'm from.
And most of your clients like from London then, would you say? Or is
At the moment, yeah, because obviously that's where my friends are, but also I'm studying in Nottingham, so I've got quite a few customers out there now. So yeah, it's a nice spread.
Fair enough. Like, can you walk me through how it just all started?
Yeah, it kind of started over lockdown.
Yeah.
I always knew that I wanted to do something like this. Me being a creative and mainly graphic design.
Yeah, but that's your course, isn't it?
That's my course.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to do something to do with just not only graphic design, but photography, film, and just combining it all together into one project. And that's where ZerotwoZero took me.
Fair, man. Are there any like goals for it in the future? Like, do you have in mind, like, or are you just going with as it goes, like with the flow?
Yeah. At the moment, it's like all as it goes, as it kind of taking it slow and seeing how it comes.
Yeah.
With Z2Z, like I just want to make clothes that I want to wear, and then if anyone else wants to make them or anyone else wants to buy them, then perfect. And
fair enough. That's it. Can you walk me through like a normal business day from like design to like promotion and everything?
Yeah, so often the ideas just come to me randomly, so I could just be living my normal life, doing whatever I get up to, and then I have an idea coming to my head. I'll go home, go on the laptop, start designing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said you have your like plug for your clothes and stuff is in Leeds and stuff. How did you like find your contacts and stuff?
Yeah,
did you just look around?
Yeah, just Google search and just like trying to find manufacturers, what works for you.
All right, fair enough, man. Most important question: is it coming home?
It's coming home.
It's coming home, mate.
It better come home.
It better fucking come home. I said say. What would you say to someone like starting their own brand?
Just go for it. Like, if you make a mistake or something goes wrong, at the end of the day, it's a lesson, it's a learning curve.
Have you had like any lessons, learning curves within like starting
plenty,
so far?
Plenty. Like, you miscalculate certain things, or you realise something's not going to work, you're not going to get something in time. It's all about communication at the end of the day, making sure your customers know what's going on. But also I've done other projects in the past, which also haven't gone too well.
Can you talk about that a bit?
Yeah, so last year with the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I created Black Lives Matter t-shirts and wanted to not take any profit but donate to Black Lives charities. And one of the problems I faced with that was just learning where can I get a large quantity of t-shirts in such a small amount of time, and just working through it, and having that as a foundation, that kind of propelled me into doing Z2Z.
Yeah,
it was like only a couple months after.
So would you say like the hardest part about it is the promotion, or like the actual design and getting the clothes done?
I mean, I feel like I'm a natural designer. I feel like it's something I always love doing.
Comes to you.
Promotion, that's probably the hardest bit, because it's convincing people that what you're doing is for them and what it's something that they want to do themselves.
Yeah, man. How's COVID like affected your creativity and stuff? Do you feel like it's benefited it, or maybe? It's
a weird one, because Z2Z started during the first lockdown.
Yeah.
So in some ways it kind of propelled it, but at the same time it's held me back, because one thing I would have loved to have done was be able to visit a bunch of manufacturers and see where clothes are being made, feel the materials myself.
You had to do it all
But
online.
at the start I've had to like order in samples first of all. So it's been difficult, but at the same time it has given me more time to focus on the brand.
Would you say like it's pretty costly to start your own brand, or like could anyone do it?
There are costs. There are definitely costs, but
it's possible.
It's all come out of my own money. So I've just been working as a retail job and use that to invest. But you don't need a lot, because the way I'm doing things at the moment is I'm selling the product and then pre-ordering. So everyone orders what they want. Then I'll close the site and then I'll order the quantity of t-shirts
So do you send out like emails and stuff, or like and stuff, or
not necessarily emails, but posting it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then when I put it on the website, people can purchase, and they'll know that it will come within a certain time frame. So then I'm not going to have loads of leftover stock and everything gets sold essentially.
Have you had like any difficulties, like creative difficulties with like maybe like your like another designer, or just just like getting your vision across in the best way possible? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've definitely had difficulties because I don't know. Everyone has. One of my main challenges I've had with ZerotwoZero is trying to keep it London related.
Yeah.
And I think what I want to keep as a constant is that everything I do is to do with a London lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's restricting in terms of phrases and words.
Yeah.
But also.
It also opens up a lot of avenues, I can imagine.
But also trying to make it accessible for anyone. So you don't have to be from London to wear the brand.
Fair.
Yeah.
Are there any like inspirations when you started that you looked at, like any designers or anything?
Yeah, well, one of the brands that kind of pushed me into doing it in the first place was a brand called Ultralight, and the guy Gary Ramos on Instagram, and just seeing him do his own thing was something that inspired me to go forwards.
Is he like pretty big, or is he just growing out?
He's got probably 1.5k followers on Instagram, but so yeah, he's doing his own thing, and he's got a constant fan base and people constantly buying from him. So that's something really inspiring. And also looking at other brands. Since starting mine, I made it like a conscious effort to find other brands that are doing their own thing too.
So if you like were to collab with anyone on a certain design, like any big company or whatever, which one would it be?
Like a big company?
Yeah, like a big company. Like Lacoste, I don't know, anything, yeah?
Yeah, well, I find myself wearing a lot of Nike at the moment, but I wouldn't want to associate with Nike, I don't think.
Would it have to be like, you'd prefer it to be London based, I would imagine? It's just started raining.
It started raining. But there are definitely brands I have in mind, but I don't want to close anyone off, so.
Fair enough, man, I hear that, man. Alright, thanks for coming, bro, I really enjoyed this. Shout out the Collective Portsmouth. Can we say it together? Shout out the
Collective Portsmouth.
And shout out ZerotwoZero. I'm going to drop the link in the bio and everything to the Instagram and all that stuff. You can see he's wearing like, this is from your second drop, yeah?
Yeah, second drop.
So do you have, I'll say one more thing, do you have anything like, any drops we should be excited about in the future and stuff?
Yeah, well, we've got a few things planned, no dates yet, but stay up to date on Instagram for future notices.
Alright man, thank you bro. That was calm.